Hello and welcome to 3-Minute Game Pass. I'm Nathan. Was our first list just not good enough for you? Did you really need more roguelikes? Or are you just interested in figuring out which ones are good because there's like, I don't know, a billion of them on Game Pass? Well, guess what? If you answered yes to any of these things, then this video is probably for you. Here's 3 more roguelikes that you might have overlooked on Game Pass. Into the Pit is a boomer shooter FPS roguelike where you equip different types of magic in each hand and then use it to murder everything in sight. You descend the aforementioned pit using modifiers to change the status of the pit to reap newer, better rewards. As you progress, you'll gain new passive abilities to equip and upgrade, as well as specific upgrades that only apply to that particular run. Deeper and deeper into the pit, you'll find villagers that provide more and more unlocks back in town, until at last you can summon the ultimate pit and go fight the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. Basically. The bottom line is that Into the Pit has some great first-person action, fairly lenient death penalties, and isn't too long. It's a fantastic roguelike if you enjoy boomer shooters, as long as its art style doesn't give you a headache. Our second game is Dandy Ace, which is the story of a magician who got sucked into a pocket dimension from his rival magician, Wario, and he has to use all his magical tricks to get out. The game is played in isometric combat perspective, which should draw some Hades comparisons, but the core gimmick is that every move, be it a dodge, light attack, or heavy attack, can be augmented or swapped out at any point with any other ability you've required. This allows for some wonky synergies as to what was once a normal dodge now charms enemies on arriving, and the normal area attack now causes charmed enemies to explode, and so on and so forth. It's like magic. Do you get it? Because he's a magician? Alright, let's move on. The bottom line is that Dandy Ace is a cute, lighthearted roguelike with some interesting mechanics and a fairly standard upgrade system, aka it uses the one from Dead Cells. So if you enjoyed Hades but need more isometric roguelikes, this one is a pretty okay substitute. Our last game is Going Under, which tells the tale of corporate hell, where as an unpaid intern to a Seattle-esque tech company, you need to go into the basement and clear out all the old, failed tech companies who keep clogging up the toilets and stealing all of the staplers or whatever, you know, old failed tech companies do these days. There are 3 core areas to conquer initially, with 3 more after a plot thing happens, and then the game actually ends. That's right, it has an actual ending. I know. I'm shocked too. The main gimmick is using pretty much anything lying around as a weapon, either to just attack or throw at somebody, and this includes staplers, chairs, brooms, questionable sex toys, everything. You also can do special missions for coworkers, which will provide more passive bonuses, and the story overall is surprisingly charming and entertaining. The bottom line is that Going Under is a great alternative to getting an actual unpaid internship, because working for exposure is wage theft. What, did you expect a joke here? Seriously, unpaid internships should be illegal, and companies that do them should be ashamed, and you shouldn't provide them your business. Man, this bottom line got real quickly, didn't it? Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out individual reviews of these games on the channel, and go out there and play 3 more roguelikes that you might have missed.